Hola, bienvenidos a todos. Hoy día 3 de Vampyr. Vamos a seguir con la historia de nuestro médico vampiro. A ver qué tal. Vale. Ayer nos lo dejamos justito antes de acabar una misión, sí. Hablamos con el hombre detrás de la capilla blanca, de Whitechapel. Veamos qué nos depara hoy el destino. Vale, sí. Tenemos bastante experiencia para subir algún poder. Así que vamos muy bien. Es un buen juego este para regalarlo en Halloween, como han hecho en PlayStation Plus. Este hombre está desfriado y a lo mejor tenemos algo para él.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Vale, ya hemos hablado contigo, pero
Do you need medical
una
attention,
revisión
sir?
médica no te vendría
It may be
mal.
wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
Ofrece remedio, sí que lo tenemos, sí.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
Ahora en principio está bien. Sí, calidad de la sangre. Mira, si lo chupáramos la sangre, 2500 de experiencia. Realmente es mucho más difícil ser bueno en este juego. Qué mala está la gente aquí. Pero este también está pobre, jodido. A ver si podemos hacer alguna misión secundaria de las que tienen aquí. Misión de ciudadano. Joe Peterson y Barrett Lewis. Ah, estos son los que discutían. Vale. Y estos son el padre y el hijo, que ya la tenemos superada. Recupera la carta de Barrett Lewis. Barrett Lewis, el amargado mercader callejero de Whitechapel, me contó que fue atacado por varios ciudadanos, sí, es verdad, enloquecidos en unos viejos talleres en los que buscaba baratijas y herramientas. Tuvo que soltar la carga para escapar del ataque y le gustaría que yo recuperase la caja. Quizá debería ir a comprobar por mí mismo qué está pasando en esos edificios abandonados. Vale. Vamos a seguirlo. A ver dónde nos lleva eso. Bien, está cerquita. Bien, sí, nos viene de paso. Prácticamente.
I'll
Adiós,
leave you
señor.
alone, sir.
Angel made flesh, I tell you.
Vale. Vamos allá.
Morbidity can breathe its own beauty.
Desde este lado sí que se podía abrir. A ver si hay por aquí alguna cosita escondida. Y ya nos movemos. Carta de rechazo de un editor. Ni cerco, de esos nombres me suena. Nada. Sí. Richard Nethercott. El que hay ahí detrás. Claro. Acabamos de hablar con él. ¿Cómo no va a ser? Richard no ha logrado jamás ningún éxito en la poesía. Vamos a preguntarle. A ver qué nos dice sobre eso.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, Mike.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
Still, you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
You seem
Típico
embarrassed.
poeta, hijo de
Someday I
ricos.
hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
A este ya lo tenemos
I'll leave
completamente
you alone,
interrogado.
sir.
Alístate en la marina. A ver si podemos curarlo.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught you in my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr.
No hay de
Dark.
qué.
Farewell.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine, unable to see the true horror around you.
Puede que por aquí también lleguemos. O puede que no. No. Sí. Sí que se llega, sí. Recluta, exterminador, artillero. tira este, ¿vas? Parecía que te lanzaba gas mostaza o algo así. Vale, avanzamos. Eso no resulta nada. Bestia grande de nivel 10, eso está fácil. Y seguramente ahí dentro es donde está la carta. Tiene toda la pinta. Dale. Eso es. Ahora huye. Me agoto muchísimo con el arma esta. Hasta aquí. ¿Será esto? Chelinas. Hola Yurks, bienvenido. A ver. Parece que aquí no está la carta. Debería ser que arriba. Otra bestia de nivel 12. En el callejón trasero. Sí, en el callejón trasero. Habrá que cruzar. Aquí. Vale, antes de bajar por ahí, voy a explorar esto. Seguro que me dejo cositas. Y luego faltan piezas, químicos y demás. Vale. ¿Dónde está la bestia? Eso ha dolido. Vamos a recuperar vida. Vale. Un poquito más. Y otro poquito más. ¿Esto solamente era para esto? Pues vaya. ¿Qué pasa contigo? Vale. Pitillera y anilla. Pues seguimos en encontrar la carta del señor. A ver aquí detrás. Ya nos lo hemos saltado. Es por dentro. Tiene que estar aquí. ¡No! Esa sangre rica va adentro. Vale, recuperamos vida. Ya lo tenemos. Se nota cada vez que estamos enfrentándonos a gente de nuestro nivel. Son más sencillos que ayer. Ayer se nos plantaron unos desafíos bastante grandes. Se nos plantearon desafíos grandes. A ver. De esa ventana es por donde vendríamos. Y la nota no debe estar muy lejos. De hecho, ya me estoy saliendo de la zona de la nota. Es aquí. Lo marca por aquí. Abajo. Lo marco aquí abajo. Destral usado. 65 de daño. No está mal. Es más abajo todavía. Sí, es como si hubiese un subsótano aquí. Por aquí no puedo entrar. Poco. ¿Cómo se accederá al subsótano? Realmente no sé cómo acceder. Vamos a ver si a lo mejor un poco más adelante. Ahora me dice que arriba. El símbolo en el mapa, cuando en realidad aquí lo pone hacia abajo. Sí, sí. Creo que es aquí dentro. Hay que buscar más.
This
Amigo
could be the
mío.
box Lewis thought he lost. There's a letter inside.
Vale, no es fácil dejar algo así, decir algo así. Por lo que se ve, Franca, no podemos continuar de este modo. Por lo menos yo no puedo continuar así. Si Joe llega a descubrir lo nuestro, lo de su esposa con su mejor amigo, lo destrozaría. Por eso el otro estaba tan cabreado y después te mataría. Y por eso tenía tanto interés Barret en recuperar esto. Lo sabes también como yo, así pues, esto se acaba aquí y ahora. Si apruebo mi decisión, estoy segura de que con el tiempo hallaremos el modo de volver a ser felices, tú, Joe y yo. Y así protegeremos la parte más importante de nuestra historia. Este serio, espero que me perdones. Por ahora, adiós. Veamos a ver si no
A
tendrá la
love letter
culpa.
from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis.
Hola, Gabri.
Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Bienvenido. Voy a estar tirándole un ratito a esto y a las 5:30, 6 me voy para el Warzone. Que ayer me quedé con muchas ganas de más Zombie Royale. Qué grande eres. Mi primer suscriptor. Tienes un emoticono gracias a Gabri Smoke y su suscripción. Esto me lo dice solo a mí. No, digo que dentro de un rato lo que voy a hacer es pasarme al Warzone. ¿Te estás bajando el Warzone de verdad? Eso hay que celebrarlo. Pues vas a tener el icono del nivel 13 por tu suscripción, pero están aprobándolo todavía. Me tengo que esperar. De lujo, tío, de lujo. Y así hablamos en persona. O sea, en persona, quiero decir, por voz. Ahí, grande, Gabri. Yo también tengo muchas ganas de estar un rato contigo. A ver, antes de entrar ahí, vamos a devolverle esto, la cartita a su dueño, que es este señor de aquí. Sí, sí. Eso.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
Tranquilo, que no hace falta, me espero a que se descargue. Que desde que me dijiste lo de curar, he curado ya medio pueblo. Voy repartiendo dosis por ahí.
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Bueno, bienvenido, ¿eh? Te va a ayudar, bueno.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
Vale, vale, tranquilo, ¿eh?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Investigación superada. Vale. Vamos ahora a la misión principal. A ver qué podemos hacer aquí. Este no nos va a dejar entrar seguro, igual que ayer. Habrá que colarse en la casa.
Just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Se necesita nivel 2 de cautivadora. Tengamos una charla de hombre a hombre.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here.
A ver si
Shall we
cuela.
speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothy.
Qué facilón.
Don't make me regret this, though.
Al picado. A ver qué podemos hacer aquí dentro. En la casa del señor Petrescu. Podemos robarle. Y podemos hablar con él un poco más
If you want
solo.
to talk to Dorothea, you must go.
We've not been formal.
I am Darius Petrescu.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West
Hola,
End
Barete
does
Mix.
not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery.
Bienvenido al nivel 13.
Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Te recuerdo que si quieres apoyar el canal te puedes suscribir.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
Es la chica muda que hay alrededor de la capilla.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
El que nos ha dado la pista de él. El mismo poeta.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
La cortesía es la forma. Vale, háblame
Tell
de
me
Camellia.
everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Tell me everything you know.
I do not...
Ya está.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so
Joder, Gabri.
long, they might as well.
Tienes más iconos ahí enfrente que un general.
I am for them, I suppose.
El de Vive de la suscripción, el de Twitch Prime.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp
Ya
of
te
the
digo.
Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Vale. Este chico ya no nos puede hacer nada.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Lo que no sé si está enfermo. Sí, está enfermo. Tiene bronquitis. Vamos a recetarle algo. Aunque creo que no tengo la medicina. La he gastado
I'm very
antes.
tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Ah. No se deja.
Well, if you... Goodbye,
Pues
Mr.
nada.
Petrescu.
Lo hemos intentado. Si luego va a peor esa bronquitis, no será culpa nuestra. Nos deja robarle. Este señor Petrescu es encantador. Una caja fuerte
It's locked.
que está cerrada. Y otra que está abierta. Por aquí a ver si tiene algún cajoncito más. Más chelinas. Y más telillas. Vamos a ver a la enfermera. Le vamos a dar una buena sorpresa. No se espera que vengamos nosotros aquí. Creo que era aquella puerta del fondo esta. Está ofreciendo sus servicios fuera del hospital. Está arriba. Vale, está todo registrado. ¿Qué le pasa? ¿Qué pasa aquí?
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever.
Había un fallo y se había quedado plantado ahí. Como si estuviese crucificado.
Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
La sed de sangre.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Yo estoy pidiendo aquí cosas al azar, me da para elegir, pero no tengo ni idea. Si vives es un milagro.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
The risks you've taken for your friends in Whitechapel are criminal, and you can pay dearly for them.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Vale.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
Ya estamos.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Se olvidará de todo lo ocurrido. Sentenciar. Esto tiene que acabar. Perdonar. Ignoraré lo que he visto, pero dimitirá. Vamos a hacer una pequeña encuesta. Y así pruebo lo de gestionar encuestas aquí. Perdonar. Cautivar o sentenciar. ¿Estás por ahí, Gabriel? ¿Te sale la encuesta? Vale. No me jodas. Que no la... No. No debería haber puesto esa opción. No la quiero matar. Venga, sentenciemos. Bueno, aunque creo que cautivar es lo de matar. Porque ahí es cuando la atrae con sus historias. Vale, ahora vamos a sentenciar. Venga.
Nurse Crane, there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
¡Hostia! Me la acabo de comer.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them.
No quería hacer eso.
But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
Me la he cargado. No quería hacer eso, pobrecita. El distrito con... Ah, ¿y no puedo cargar o algo? ¿Se puede volver hacia atrás? No puedo volver hacia atrás. Nada. Apechugamos con las consecuencias. Pobrecita, yo era la más buena de todo. Habría sido todo culpa tuya, que lo sepa. Qué buena leche, qué mal me sabe, pobrecita. ¿Qué pasa aquí?
This one stinks already.
Pues yo, de todas formas, creía que no iba a morir, ¿eh? Creía que sentenciar era sentenciarla en plan denunciarla, ¿entiendes? Ante las autoridades. Pero que va, que va. Ha sido matarla. Creía que cautivar era lo de matar. Ay, bueno, lección aprendida. No voy a repetir el juego por una muerte. Para adelante, hay que apechugar. Además, mira, estos se habían cargado a los otros dos, o sea que esto era un desastre. Algo tenía que pasar. Sí, sí, sí. Ahora no sé qué pasará. Pero bueno, cuando me lo pase por completo ya lo busco. Y veo el final completamente bueno. Porque dos veces tampoco me lo voy a pasar por ver un final así. Ojo, ojo, que estos parece que no hacen nada. Sí, 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 tiene pinta. Por lo que ponía de hacer que se olvide de todo, tiene pinta de que era convencerla de que nada hubiese pasado. No, no es de los de Bloodborne. Este juego es de los creadores De juegos de estos de narrativa, de ir todo el rato hablando y elección múltiple y tal. Un juego que se llamaba Life is Strange. La parte 1 y la parte 2. No sé si lo conoces. Life is Strange también lo regalaron hace meses en el Plus. Vale. Pues ya no queda mucho que hacer aquí. Al hospital. Qué mal me ha salido matarla. Pero bueno, ya está. Aquí para abajo. Sí, tipo aventura gráfica. Hostia, pero mira cómo sube la experiencia por matar a alguien importante. Porque si te das cuenta, esta chica era la más importante de aquí, del barrio este. La Dorothy Crane, que está en el centro. Y por matarla me ha subido la experiencia a 6440. Saber la cantidad de cosas que me podré subir. Cuando si vas haciéndolo todo bien, es todo muy poco a poco. Ahora que se ha abierto la veda, a lo mejor hay algún capulleto de estos que me caía mal, algún ciudadano que me cae mal, que lo voy a sentenciar. Hostia, estos dos son importantes, ¿eh? Ah, vale, queda aquel. Tobishin. Muy bien. No sé quién eran estos dos, pero se ve que eran importantes. Pues no han soltado nada. ¿Qué está pasando por ahí? Joder, qué paliza. Menuda callejera. Oh, cabrita. Pero se te acaba de salvar la vida, capullo. Vamos a ir directos al hospital, acabamos la misión y descansamos. A saber la de cosas que podremos subir ya. Oh, mira, que tenemos acceso directo a nuestro laboratorio. Mira qué bien. Pero no quiero ir aquí. Vale. Se estaba alimentando. Así que tampoco es esta tan buena como parecía, ¿eh? Ya no me sale tan mal.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No, esta posiblemente sea la novia de este en un futuro. Tiene toda la pinta. Porque se convirtieron y fue la primera de un vampiro que se encontró y tal. A ver, no hay nada por lo que disculparse. La acusación era cierta. Al fin y al cabo somos vampiros. Sí, voy a tirar por ahí.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself
Okay,
for many decades.
¿No es que ya lo tienes descargado o todavía está en ello?
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed. Permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her? Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him.
Pues si estás por ahí ahora, yo eso en media horita o así me voy hacia allí.
So me being a vampire.
Quizá antes, porque si veo que esto cierra un capítulo, lo dejo ahí y ya mañana continúo.
Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
Venga, Gabriel. Hasta ahora.
The process is dangerous. It could even
Mil
kill
gracias,
a potential
Un abrazo.
progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head.
Será la de su
Is this
creador.
some kind of...
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I...
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Una raza dentro de los vampiros.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Buena edad con lo que quedarse.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of...
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Vamos para arriba. Teníamos alguna investigación pendiente que igual puedo llevarla a cabo antes de... Oh, sí. Sí, solo faltaba esto. Solo era un momentito. ¿Dónde está la chica? Siempre está por aquí. La que se cree un vampiro.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
¿Qué sangre? La que hay que analizar arriba.
Rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London.
Yes, and it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate
No,
my
la sangre es la del paciente de la que hemos antes matado.
No, you are deluded. You think you crave blood, but you have no physical need for it. You have no idea.
No, es de... La sangre es de el que ha intentado curar, pero que al final ha muerto. Y luego nos hemos cargado a la enfermera.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time.
Nos va a recompensar por mentirle en la cara.
Drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
Otra muestra de sangre.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Vale, una investigación más. Vale. Devuelve la cartera a su propietario. Que eso está...
And I thought last time was epidemic.
No. No quiero acabar esta. Tendré que hablar con el tipo ese. A ver. Está el que trafica con cosas. Este es.
Good evening, Milton.
Good.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Hay una cosa que me estoy dando cuenta ahora, que no hemos probado las armas de fuego.
Goodbye, Milton.
Igual las armas de fuego contra algunos van bastante bien. A ver, ¿qué más queda por aquí? Vale, está más adelante. Ahora sí. Vamos a acabar la misión y descansar. Tratamiento para el agotamiento 2. 1. Ahora podemos crear esto. Llevamos una de cada, por lo que pueda pasar. Un suero vigoroso. Vale, para darnos energía.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Empieza aquí el capítulo 3. Vale, pues... creo que es el momento de dormir, subir de nivel, guardar y dejarlo. Mañana más. A ver. Vale, te falta el nivel 10, pero eso estará ahí. Porque si subo algo seguro que tengo nivel 10. Como tengo tanto, mira. Voy a subir ciencia a 1. Vamos a subir también a la bolsa de cartuchos. Vale, si ya tenemos todas las pasivas por lo menos a nivel 1. Ahora, ya hemos subido a nivel 10 y por lo tanto podemos hacer alguna de estas. A mí me ha gustado mucho. Bueno. Este quizá, pero este también hace bastante daño. Aunque gasta 400 de sangre. No sé ni siquiera si tenemos tanta. Vamos a hacer ira, que tiene muy buena pinta. A ver al final qué hace. 600 de daño. ¿Y esto? 915 de daño. Sí, ahora mejora la sangre. Pero quería ver algún poder de estos especial. Para quemar a tus enemigos con sangre, haciendo que explote con violencia, infligiendo daño a los individuos cercanos. Esto tiene muy buena pinta, ¿eh? Y solo cuesta 1000. Lo que pasa es que gasta 400 de daño. De sangre. Ah, no, coste ninguno. Será de sangre, supongo. Porque hace 230 de daño de sangre. Y es a larga distancia. Pero este me gusta mucho. Deja que la bestia se apodere de ti y mate a los enemigos. Se desplaza automáticamente. Vamos a probarlo. Vale. Vamos a subir autofagia para poder curarnos más rápido. Vamos a subir las agresivas. Uy, cada vez piden más, ¿eh? ¿Esta que piden? 2000. Y esto también. Ya nos pulimos todo. A ver aquí qué nos pide. Mordedura. Capacidad de sangre ser incondicional. Vamos a necesitar más sangre. Sí, es lo que estoy haciendo. Y este también nos interesa. Voy a subir una más esto. Y luego los 2000 los voy a gastar en un ataque que haga mucho daño. El de a distancia. Es que esto hace bastante daño. Vale, y 200 que nos quedan, no creo que haya nada por ahí que valga 200. 300, nada. Por eso lo guardamos. Confirmar. Cada vez que duermo pasa de todo. Mira. La enfermera Dorothy Crane. La hemos liado, Gabriel. Nada, tendremos que curar a más gente en ese distrito, porque por lo visto al cargarnos... Sí, hemos cometido un crimen. Al cargarnos a Dorothy Crane, que era la enfermera, se van a poner bastante malos. Y ya de por sí estaba crítico el distrito. Siempre sí. No tienen nada que hacer contra nosotros. Lo único que me sabe mal es haber sentenciado a alguien. porque estaba haciéndolo de manera limpia. Es que claro, era un pilar de la comunidad. Era el principal pilar de la comunidad. Y los mercaderes me van a cobrar más en ese distrito. Madre mía, la primera que me puedo cargar y me la cargo. Vale, siguiente punto, hablar con el tipo este, con el director. Vamos a hablar con Edward Swansea. Ahí. Hola, señor Swansea.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Vamos a decirle que hemos comenzado.
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently
¿Es la verdad?
deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
¿Hablamos con él o qué? No sé si tiene toda mi confianza. Aunque es el que nos sacó. Venga, vamos a seguir confiando en él.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
Ya quiere experimentar con nosotros. Convertiré Londres en mi reino. Hostia. Camino malo es muy malo, Vamos a decírselo.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Asiste al funeral de Mary. Claro, lo primero es lo primero. Vamos a ir.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral.
Y además la asesinamos nosotros.
I can't forgive myself.
Ciegos de
I'll
sangre.
find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Pobrecita, se ha muerto y encima nosotros le robamos. Pero, se han hecho nada, soy un ciudadano modesto. Pues con vosotros voy a probar yo mis nuevas dotes. A ver esto qué hace. Qué pasada el poder ese, ¿eh? La bestia toma el control. Me ha gustado, me ha gustado. A ver. Solo voy al cementerio, tampoco estaba haciendo nada malo. Joder, cómo está costando entrar en el cementerio. Otro más. Y otro más. Absorbo mucho más sangre ahora. Pero hay que aumentar la capacidad, sí, un poquito. Y lo guay es que he visto que el poder ese no, de la bestia no absorbe sangre, o sea, no gasta sangre.
I don't know if I have the strength.
Sí que le tiene un rollete al Bloodborne, ¿no? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Dejar a la señorita. Bueno, le hemos salvado la vida.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
No nos debe. Manchas de sangre por doquier. Aquí ha habido una estampa sangre ahí en una carnicería.
It's locked, all right. Shouldn't you go back home?
Maybe later.
Ay.
This is despicable.
No quería beberme la sangre de la rata. Otros dos. Si es que si se pone la rata en medio no puede ser otra cosa. A ver... Tengo que llegar allá arriba. Vale, es por abajo y por aquí. Pues esto tiene pinta de Bloodborne, bastante. A ver.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Y eso que no sabe que su hijo es un vampiro y el culpable de la muerte de su hijo. Si no estaría doblemente destrozada.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How can I? I've destroyed my family.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Vale, lo vamos a dejar aquí. Así que hago el cambio de juego y vuelvo.